Hello again and welcome to this week's episode of the Monday Melee. I'm Josheb and this week we have a short and sweet episode coming from another Heroes of the Dorm matchup. More specifically, we'll be reviewing Game 3's final fight in the Washington vs. Tennessee matchup, which would determine who goes on to the round of 4. Tennessee has done a good job of pressing their advantage, and Washington has played very patiently and is biding their time until they're on the same effective talent tier. As the top keep falls, Washington finally gets within striking distance and begins to look for the fight that could begin their comeback. Before the fight begins, notice that Falstad wants to return to his base, so he's going to use his flight ability to quickly return to that bottom lane. In other words, as this fight begins, he does not have the ability to pull off a fancy flight into gust maneuver. Washington's Thrall player takes the advantage a step further by going way out of his way to make sure that they have the element of surprise. Thrall actually doubles back all the way to their keep entrance just to make absolutely certain Tennessee doesn't know where he is. This adds an increased level of uncertainty to the engagement for Tennessee, and in a late game team fight, being gun shy can spell disaster. Thrall is a master of flanking, and if he gets off a good sunder, this fight could be over before it begins. Thrall starts out with a sunder, intending to hit Falstad, Vala, Murden, and Zul. Zul immediately catches Thrall out of position and locks him down in a bone prison, but it's quickly cleansed before it goes off. Falstad waits for the opportune moment to gust as many people as he can into the bottleneck above the Mert camp and times it perfectly. As Tennessee descends on Thrall, Zul gets in the perfect position to get maximum hits on his Poison Nova. Murden locks Thrall and Lunara in place with a well-timed hammer, and Vala manages to get a Rain of Vengeance off on top of them as she's devoured by the Maw. Karazim does manage to get the palm onto Thrall, but his flank positioning leaves him in a bad spot for survival. Joanna does her best to peel for her team, but Falstad's Lightning Rod and Hammerang are enough to put Thrall out of his misery. Now in full retreat, Joanna briefly manages to grab the attention of Tennessee, but they're content to let her go as Zagara finds herself in an unescapable bone prison. Now, if Thrall had actually hit his Sunder, it would have split Tennessee from their healer and allowed them to quickly focus fire and turn the game into a 5v4. Because he only hit Murden, it was effectively a waste of an ult, and the most powerful one at that. Flanking is a powerful tool, and it can certainly turn the tide of a fight, as we've seen before, and it can even help you come back from a talent tier disadvantage. However, a blundered flank is the difference between a comeback and the final nail in the coffin. If you want to see the difference between a perfectly used ult and one that can cost your team the game, check out the difference between Falstad's Gust and Thrall's Sunder in this clip. Both of them have the ability to completely disorient a team and change the dynamic of a fight, but Falstad's patience afforded him the perfect opportunity to catch the enemy team in a gust. If you choose a hero with an ult that can single-handedly change a fight, flanking is often the right call, just make sure you can land it when it counts. Before we watch the clip at full speed, 2 quick reminders for you. First off, Cheer League Season 2 starts tonight. Check links in the description and we'll see you there. 2, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and without further ado, let's get to the clip.
Now, Tim, talk to me about the mindset of Washington. What are they thinking about? What are they looking for? Where is their moment to capitalize?
Their mindset is, guys, we're only a level behind. You look at the positives here, not the negatives. You know you're behind. You look at the things that you can make work for you. If we get to 20, we do have a strong comp. If we can get a solid Devouring Maw into an engagement, we can work out. If we dodge the Poison Nova, we can win this team fight. So you're looking at all that stuff. Here's the ifs. Now, how do we make those ifs work out for us? So watch for the hot dogs. Watch Shiny around. Right, you actually have Shiny going for a flank here, trying to get the engaged. Gutslug will actually dodge that Sundering. Nice play by him, and Rafflecopter just resets the entire fight. Poison Nova, Rain of Vengeance destroys everyone here. Shiny getting auto-attacked right away from Rafflecopter into the Hammerang, and that fight that looked mildly decent for Washington turned into a devastating fight as Tennessee is going for the chase, securing more takedowns. This has got to be the win.
Yeah, absolutely. Tennessee just showing the power of appropriate use of those heroics right at the right moment. Poison Nova once again just wreaking so much havoc, especially in combination with the Rain of Vengeance. Tennessee is going to take this match. They are moving on to the Heroic Four. They will get their flights to Seattle, Washington. They will get to show the world on the big stage just what they have in store.
Washington trying to hold on here, but I just don't think they have enough, especially with Lunara being taken out there. 2 major things happened in that fight. Gutslug dodging the Sundering, and then the Mighty Gust was important. Congratulations.
Well, that'll do it for this week's episode of the Monday Melee. If you haven't yet, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next Monday.